it's time for the Fat Pigeon Live Session.
Yes, and tonight have we got something special for you. Touch of Americana, all the way from North Wales. The Goat Roper Rodeo Band.
You give me that old heartache. I got that old heartache. And if this old heart breaks apart, it's just old heartache. Maybe I'm scared to wanna know where or why. Seeing's believing, no, I guess I'm leaving the line. Maybe I'm hurt, there's nothing worse than lies. See, I had a feeling without any reason or rhyme. You give me that old heartache. I got that old heartache. And if this old heart breaks apart, it's just old heartache. Maybe I'm tired, been hurting inside so long. I've been waiting, anticipating the fall. Maybe I'm scared, don't wanna know where or why. Seeing's believing, no, I guess I'm leaving the line. 'Cause I had a feeling without any reason or rhyme. You give me that old heartache. I got that old heartache. And if this old heart breaks apart, it's just old heartache. Hey, you might hear that lonesome cry, you know that. Hey, you might got that old heartache. You give me that old heartache. I got that old heartache. And if this old heart breaks apart, it's just old heartache.
The Goat Roper Rodeo Band.
Fantastic. Jim, would you like to come over here and join us on our Fat Pigeon High thingy perch, whatever we call it these days? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you get nice and cosy.
Try one of them.
Next to my mate here. Yeah.
Got to stop you from jogging off, apparently.
So that's what music. That's traditional Welsh music then.
It's that real sound. That's what everyone says. Yeah.
Yeah.
They hear it and go, oh, of course, yeah, real. Yeah, no. Well, basically, we sort of got that music from. My dad's really into his country stuff like this, old records.
Okay.
Waylon Jennings, Graham Parsons, stuff like that. Dylan.
See, my grandfather told me about those guys, so I do know what you're talking about. Yeah. And I straight away, Graham Parsons, Flying Burrito Brothers.
brilliant,
I can
yeah.
see all this happening here. Yeah.
It's really good, you know. I mean, it's a melting pot of a few things, really.
Yeah.
But we started off electric, playing sort of the same kind of thing, a bit more sort of, you know, based around electric, sort of a bit more lively, stuff like that. And then it just sort of, it's matured and progressed into this thing, really. And we call it Cosmic Country Blues.
Cosmic Country Blues. Now then.
I think I've heard that phrase before, many years ago, by my grandmother. Okay. Back in the 1970s, you won't know when that was. It was a long time ago. Just after the First World War, really. And there was a band that... No, it wasn't me that was into it. It was somebody much older than me. And they were called... what were they called?
The Ozark.
The Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Yeah. And I seem to remember that cosmic phrase being used.
Yeah, no,
so check it,
big time, yeah. Townsend and Guy Clark, these guys, you know, the sort of American singer-songwriter, you know, really.
So it's a genuine influence that you're getting from that.
Oh yeah.
There has been a magic sort of resurgence in this sort of sound and the quality of it, and
yeah, I know. I mean, it's cool. I think, you know, it's a bit of a kickback at, you know, the generations that have gone before, and it's gone. Music mainstream's gone really sort of, you know, centered around, you know, auto-tune, blah blah blah, this and that. So it's good to bring it back to sort of, you know, musicians playing real acoustic music, because you can't really fake it. You know, you've got to be able to play properly and sing.
See, now, one of the first times I saw you guys, or the second time I actually saw it was Llangollen. I've got to say it right. Don't upset any Wales. It was in Wales, Llangollen Fringe.
That's the one, yeah.
And Darren Edens was on.
The banjo.
Yeah, Canadian.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic. And one of my favourite bands, the Felici Brothers. Really into the Felici Brothers, American band. Yeah. And then you lads came from Rill. And it was like, really? You know? But it was that was a fantastic night of music.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Great sound.
It was brilliant for the town to get such good acts in, actually, for the Ice Dead.
And you guys as well. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we are just down the road. They had to considerably make more plans to get the Felice Brothers over, I think.
So those Ozark Mountains, they're actually in Wales, are they?
You're not letting this go, are you, really? That's your age that's confusing you now. Anyway, just going on to lads in the band. Yeah. Who else have we got along with you tonight?
Tom on the bass there, my brother. Yeah. Soul brother is Sam in the middle there. We've been playing sort of music for a few years together now in this sort of setup. We've known Sam since we've been about 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah, I've got to say, how did you meet? And then I realised that'd be really stupid because your brother...
I bumped into him in the house.
A couple of years back.
Right. So basically we've been all friends with Sam as well. He's practically been a brother now anyway. We're starting to rub off on him, I think. He's starting to look more like us each day anyway.
Well, we're looking like it.
Yeah.
Plus a few cheeseburgers, I think.
So when are you playing the Troubadour then?
No.
Good question then. Yeah.
See that one,
That's right. Yeah. You've heard of that, have you? Troubadour. It's over in. Well, it was sort of like Hollywood, really, wasn't it? Los Angeles.
Well, you didn't recall any of this.
No, I read about it in a book.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So in the early 70s, there was your man was there, the Graham Parsons and Neil Young. Lots of Canadians actually. There
was a few Canadians.
Yes. And that was the place.
Birth of the Eagles and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so you want to check that out? Yeah, it's still going, I believe.
Is it still going?
Yeah, so they might have you.
Is it more touristy now, like as in
I wouldn't be at all surprised, to be perfectly honest.
We get a lot of musicians.
And actually, there's some very old people that used to be young that play there now, but I expect there's some youngsters. But I'll put a good word in for you. Okay, is that okay?
Talking of where you're playing next, though, because tour's coming up, and that's on the back of the release of...
Yeah, we've been recording the last year an album down in London, and we've been really lucky to get Romeo Stoddart from the Magic Numbers to produce it. Which has been dead good. And then we basically used the studio they use for the Magic Numbers, and they share it with the band The Feeling as well. So it's a really good studio. We used the engineer they used, Ben, who was a really good guy. But because of all these factors, obviously, it meant we had to work around the schedules of the Magic Numbers, The Feeling, and also Ben, who was a working engineer. So it took us a few months to record over going backwards and forwards, but probably about 2 weeks and a little bit in the studio. But amazing experience to go in there with Romeo and, you use all the stuff, and then he took us to Abbey Road to master it as well.
Wow,
he had a favour.
Good experience.
Amazing experience, and we got to go inside Studio 2, look at all the, where the Beatles played.
Across the crossing.
We did, but I mean, everyone always gets hit apparently because no one. Because an engineer the week before got a broken leg going across because everyone just assumes they're doing a tourist picture, not genuinely trying to cross the road with it, because it still is a working crossing. They can't. They try to get rid of it. They can't apparently for whatever reason it is.
A few more deaths should do that. Anyway.
So, for those of you that are not out there in the internet world and you're actually here live, I believe you brought a bit of stuff along that
we have. Yeah, we've got a little bit of merchandise with us. Our dry goods. It's a beautiful little box my stepmother has made for us. It's lasted a few years. I can't believe it's lasted so long, to be honest. We've had it out in the rain and festivals, outside tents.
Well, I saw a sticker on that box, that flight case, that said something about Americana, the UK Americana
Association.
Association, that was it, yeah.
Yes.
So this is a big thing over here now, is it?
Well, it's cool.
Or is it just you in it?
Yeah, it's a very small association. It's me, my brother and Sam over there.
It's Little Acorns.
No, it's cool. It's basically based in London mainly. All those guys club together, and they work with the American Association over in America. Yeah. And South by Southwest Festival, they'll take a few English bands over and stuff like that, and band swap and share information and trying to build the scene, of Americana.
Yeah, it's almost rebuild the scene, isn't it?
Yeah. It's really cool. It's cool though. It's a really groovy thing.
Excellent.
And it is working well.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah.
I'm going to go back as well because one of my other favourite bands, due to a friend of mine who's actually in the audience as well, really, who's stalked them for years. So I don't want to worry you, but he was so impressed with that box when he turned up at a festival with it recently. He's just never shut up about it. But the first time we caught the back end of it was at Deaf Institute.
Oh, right, okay.
At the Stolen Van gig by the Travelling Band.
Yeah,
what a night that was.
Amazing, wasn't
that
it?
was unbelievable.
Brilliant. I mean, it was great vibe as well. I'm really happy for the guys that they sorted it all out and everyone supported them.
Yeah, I just think they rigged it.
Well, they were saying that. They were saying, well, we never pack it out unless we should get a van nicked every gig we do in Manchester.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It was great. Brilliant night, though, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was a cracking night. Yeah, there was some music out. And then Michelle from...
Yeah, she played as well.
She played as well, didn't she?
It was good.
Magic Numbers, yeah. So you guys are sort of connected in that Manchester scene. You're moving into the London scene as well. Does it?
It's sort of nationwide, really. We started a few years ago doing what sort of got us up and around the nation is doing folk festivals a few years ago, and that's built up and stuff, and we still keep that going on. And now, since through meeting the Magic Numbers a few years ago, we randomly met them through a Facebook competition. We didn't enter into, them won it, and then we were told we won this competition to play with them in the Isle of Wight. And it was
a bit weird about this.
It's very strange, isn't it? It's almost, and a complete chance, and then we got on like a house on fire. So we did a few tours with them. We've gone to Ireland with them twice, which was amazing. Like academy gigs, bigger gigs than And then through them met Danny, the Champions of the World. Those guys did a tour with those guys, and that was amazing as well. Scotland and all across England and stuff, and that was just an amazing experience. And got to play some crazy venues as well, like the Forum in London, which a few thousand people, and it's huge, thing. And then like the next day will be like 20 people inside the back of a room with no PA, and bizarrely better.
Okay, guys, which do you prefer, a few thousand people up there or the 20 people in the back of wherever it was?
Give it, yeah.
Because you don't have to do a sound check, he said, yeah.
Just treats it like a sound check. Oh, no, yeah.
Well, it's just been brilliant talking to you, but you don't just talk to them, do we, really? No, we don't. So,
no, it'd be good to hear a few more from you.
So, Jim, thank you very much. We're going to hear more from you in a bit. Is that true? Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Thanks, guys. Well, we will, won't we?
We will.
From them in a minute, but not before.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. This week's Fat Pigeon Live special music. What's going on down there? Special music quiz question delivered slightly stealthily by Chris, the floor manager. So it is. Steel yourselves to this week's quiz question. The man has to put his glasses on first, they only come out once a year. There they go, look at that.
Once a week.
Is it once a week, is it? Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
The eyes only come out once a year.
Yeah. Right, what you got here?
God knows. Do you know, I really think I should take you up on the offer of vetting these before we see them.
I've not seen it before either, yeah.
Jake Edwin Charles Kennedy is better known as songster Jake Bugg.
Ah.
Really?
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
This is fairly recent. Apparently his first album was released in 2012 and had the catchy title Jake Bugg.
Well,
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
It reached #1 in the UK album charts. Sold 10 that week.
Some of them bought it by the sounds of it, yeah.
Can you name 6 other chart-topping albums with an insect in the title?
Ooh.
No half marks.
No half marks for that. 6, is it?
6.
Well, there you go. Good luck, everybody out there and in the audience here as well. Again, I have to remind you that the best way to enter the competition is to go, when you're watching this particular programme on the YouTube channel that we have, just put it in the comments bit afterwards. If you're on full screen, you won't see it. So you've got to click it back out again and you'll see it all there. And just make comments. You don't have to know the answer. Just make some nice comments. Make some horrible comments.
No, there's no half marks.
Oh, that's true.
We want the answers.
OK, well, we can have the answers and some comments as well, perhaps. Could we do that? For people that don't know the answers. Okay. Yeah, I think we should do that.
Comment on these guys.
Yeah, just be rude to us. We don't really care. OK, so what's happening?
Don't be rude to these guys.
Oh, those guys?
Those guys.
Oh, are they going to play some more music?
The Goat Roper
Rodeo
Band. Woo. Yeah.
So lay me down, oh Joanna. Know that I believe in soon. You've got to admit when you're out of luck. You've got to admit when you're on your own. Sooner or later, if you are sooner or later, till that day, why don't we head alone? And lay me down, oh Joanna. Let us rest beneath the moon. And lay me down, oh Joanna. Know that I believe in soon. Got to admit when you're all strung up. You've got to admit when you're on your own. I told him good riddance to that rhythm of love. And I don't miss her, but I need some time to think about it. All my friends say you shouldn't lose sleep and tell me good riddance to good rhythm. And it's a good riddance to that rhythm of love. Ins and outs got me contemplating where it's at. Don't matter, all alone ain't a coming back. Good riddance to good rhythm. And it's a good riddance to that rhythm of love. Yeah, the rhythm of love. The rhythm of love. You're talking about the good old-fashioned, good old rhythm of love. Hey, hey, you know I needed a waste a day away, yeah. Can't stay, 'cause if I do, I won't get my pay now. Good rhythm. And it's a good riddance to that rhythm of love. I'm waiting on a downtown revelation. Call me up and don't ask about my occupation. Good riddance, yeah, alright. To good rhythm. And it's a good riddance to that rhythm of love. Yeah, the rhythm of love. The rhythm of love. You're talking about the good old-fashioned, good old rhythm of love. Now I say, yeah, the rhythm of love. Yeah, the rhythm of love. You're talking about the good old-fashioned, good old rhythm of love. She's waiting on a knight in shining armor, and I'm still waiting on a letter from her father saying good riddance, yeah, alright. To good old-fashioned rhythm. And it's a good riddance to that rhythm of love. The rhythm of love. Yeah, the rhythm of love. Love, love. Talking about the good old-fashioned, good old rhythm of love. Love, love. The rhythm of love. The rhythm of love. We're talking about the good old-fashioned, good old rhythm of love. You're talking about the good old-fashioned, good old rhythm of love. Oh yeah, I told him good riddance to that rhythm of love.
That's all for this week, Pigeon Fanciers. So it's goodbye from Hot.
It's goodbye from Duffy. We'll see you again very soon.